One thing that my dad was told was that my brother won't make it past 11, 12 years old. Puberty was the expected life expectancy for my brother.
How old is he now?
Well, I'm 40 this year, so he'll be 46 in November. I had a principal say to me one time before I got hired that whether I realize it or not, my students will learn from me the second I wheel into the classroom. And that's not something that I ever thought about, because this is just an extension of who I am. It doesn't define me, it's just my way of getting around. I've been blessed to work with teenagers in a high school environment for the last 5 years. And I tell my students, as soon as you tell yourself you can't, you've already failed. It's the power of positive thinking. And it's modeling that for them. And I kind of chuckle and laugh when I've had parents of students tell me how inspirational I am, or that their son or daughter that's awesome. Inspiration is everywhere. It's wherever you're looking. Myself and my older brother both have cerebral palsy as a result of premature birth. Because I was born, I suppose, a week and a half, 2 weeks later than him, the severity of my disability, I suppose, is a lot less severe in terms of my ability to communicate, which my brother doesn't have. I have some balance and fine motor issues and some strength issues. I can stand and walk with crutches and things like that, but it's a lot more practical for me on a daily basis to use my wheelchair to get around. So my mom and dad both knew that they were going to be high-risk pregnancies with both my older brother and myself. My dad had told me about hearing some pretty harsh things from a doctor about my older brother, literally from a doctor's mouth saying, yeah, you better get your blender ready, right? Yeah, because, my older brother will never be able to eat solid food and things like that. When I hear sort of stories of suggested terminations of pregnancy. My gut reaction is always, who are you to decide? How much is too much? If you would have drawn that line for my brother and I, do we get to live in 1982 and in 1976? I'm proud of my mom and dad for facing those challenges head on, and I think I turned out all right, and I'm a better person because of my older brother too. So I can't imagine my world without my brother. My positivity, almost everything that I am, I owe to the experiences that I had growing up with him. It's crazy for me to think that someone like my brother wouldn't be given a fighting chance. I can't imagine not being here, or my brother not being here, because some medical professional suggested otherwise. It kind of breaks my heart. I think that fear and the idea of I can't is really the beginning of where these laws start, or the lack of laws start. It's just this idea of fear and can't, and we need to flip the can't. We need to get rid of that T and make it can. And we've got to no longer be slaves to fear. Fear is a game changer in itself. People are always scared of what they don't understand. And so let's have those conversations, and let's lean on each other to help each other cope and help each other understand, and just embrace life the way that God intended. To lean not on our own understanding, but to trust in His ways and acknowledge Him, right? We are meant to be uniquely different and beautiful children of God, and we need to stop living in fear because God came to crush all that. And it's beautiful, it's liberating when you realize that, fear is a liar, and that it's all, we all have that self-doubt. And if you come from a faith perspective, you might realize that self-doubt is the enemy creeping in, but the enemy's been defeated. I'm better because of him. My parents are better because of him. My kids are better because of their Uncle Daryl, who has this severe disability and can't speak. But my kids, who are now 14, 11, and 7, have no fear on the playground going up to anybody in any sort of mobility device or with speech impairment or they'll talk to anybody because of the things that they've already experienced as a young child. And that's through growing up with me as their father and with their Uncle Daryl. I am. I am a child of God, and I'm here because of Him. And my life is His. We try to own a lot of our stuff, and make it about us. But at the end of the day, it's about him and his plan and his design. I am here. I am happy. I am facing life one day at a time because that's all I can do. And I'm surrounding myself with love because I think that's the best way to live life.